Hey, everybody. Coach Shane here. Today, I have a special interview with one of my students. His name is Quentin. We love him. He's been in my speaking course and my DDM course. He's very popular with everybody. You're going to find out he's very handsome, so I think the ladies especially like this guy, but Quentin is great. If you are interested in speaking English as well as Quentin, then listen to his advice. He's got lots of great advice, and I recommend that you join him as a classmate too. This is going to be a fun interview. Hopefully it'll be interesting. Things that you might be able to write down. But yeah, with that, let's meet Quentin. Quentin, it's great to see you. How are you? How have you been?
Well, it's great to see you too, Coach. I'm doing great. In the south of France, here it's not so good weather-like, but I'm fine. How are you doing?
We're doing good. Same here. The fall has set in. Today's a very
Yeah.
cool day. Do you get snow in the south of France?
No, almost never. It's
Yeah.
really a miracle when we have snow here. But in
Uh,
Paris, yes, from time to time.
you will get it up there. Cool. Very good. So I brought you here today because I want to check on your English and see what things are happening. And my first question, Quentin, you're from France. Why
Yes,
English?
I
What
am.
made you say, "Oh, I got to learn English"? I mean, was there something that happened in your life? Was there an opportunity? What
Mm.
what made you say, "I got to learn English"?
I think first is music. I was a big fan of Michael Jackson, and I was understanding nothing in the lyrics and everything, and I really wanted to know to understand what he was saying in the lyrics. So it was the first part of my life where I knew I wanted to learn this language and understand what my favorite singers were singing. Then at school, it was really language. I don't know why. There are some things you cannot explain, but I was really into English. I like the languages and the language. And when I was speaking English, I just felt a bit more confidence, more cooler, a bit like this American confidence style. I liked it. It made me feel better. So I knew I wanted to learn this language. And then later in my education, if I wanted to have more opportunities abroad and to be able to have better job positions in the hierarchy, you needed to talk English because it was the international business language. So it really started when I was 18. I knew I want to do big things, to have great jobs. So I have to learn English really well. So I guess it started here.
So you went through school, the school education system of learning
Yes.
English, but that's a little bit different than Michael Jackson style English and real life English.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's completely different. And I don't think it is where I truly uh, correctly learned English at school. It was okay, but we were not practicing enough. And so I started watching movies and TV series in English and trying to mimic the way they were talking, posing the TV show and repeating the sentence, a bit like we do in DDM, where we have to repeat after you talking. And I started doing that when I was 19 and posing and writing all the vocabulary I didn't know and repeating, repeating, repeating. So that's really how I got better in English.
So you
And
made it kind of like a game.
yes, yes. I remember studying with friends, the TV shows, and like the episode is 22 minutes.
Yep.
Sometimes it took me an hour to finish it because I really wanted to know all the words I was hearing and to mimic the pronunciation, even if it was hard from time to time. But for me, it was like I was learning, having fun. So it was just perfect formula, I guess.
Okay, so who are you? Are you Chandler? Are you Ross? Or are you Joey?
Oh, I guess I'm Joey because when I went to California, I visited the Warner Bros. Studios, and you were able to act a little scene into the studios, and the woman told me, "Okay, you're gonna do Joey, you're gonna do Chandler." So I guess I'm Joey.
How you doing?
Are you done? Yeah, this thing. And in French, it is terrible. The way the translation is terrible. When I learned that in movies and TV shows, when I was younger, I thought it was the true voices of the actors. And when I got a bit older, I was like, oh, it is not the original voice. It's not the real words. I want to know the real words, the real voices of the actors. And I discovered the true how you doing. And it's much better than in French.
So you're, I have to say, I'm really proud of you because you figured out from a young age that accent and pronunciation are so important.
Yes. Yes,
And
it is important.
and you did it the right way. I think you by copying Friends and trying to imitate those characters, it's fun. And then you really got into it and you realized, this French voiceover doesn't seem right. And then you studied the English and it's like, oh my God, it's so much better.
Yes, it was so much better. But at the beginning, I have to say, at the beginning, it always sounds really hard and impossible because they're talking really, really, really fast, and you're like, how am I gonna be able to catch every word? And just do not despair and think it's impossible. And I was really like, okay, I know there is a moment I will understand more words, and I have to keep going. So that's really important, not to be discouraged.
I love it. How did you find me? Why did I come up on your radar?
Well, it was I'm 30 years old now, and I was 19 when I discovered you with the DDM podcast. I was just looking for a podcast to learn to be able to speak a good English, but an idiomatic English with expressions that I can use. And I just looked on Spotify. I think it was Spotify or some like a podcast thing. And I looked into it, and I watched Coach Shane. Okay, let's see what he has to propose. And I listened to you, and you had this like energy and the music, and it was not too long. And I was listening to it every morning in the bus to go to the university because it was very short, so I could learn a new expression easily, and it was fun to hear and to listen to. And that's really how I ended up listening to your podcast every day. And I let a comment, and the comment you answered the comment, and I was kind of happy that Coach Shane answered my comment because I really liked it. So that's how I discovered you and the DDM.
So that's interesting because you discovered me a long time ago,
Yes.
and yet you came to me as a student much later. What happened?
Well, I think what happened is, university, going abroad, exchange student, where as an exchange student, I was only with people talking English. So I was practicing every day. And it's just my goals have changed over the course of my life. And it came to me when I'm an actor. And as an actor, it's important to master some accents. And the American accent is really um, many times it's required to have a good American accent, even for foreigners to have some bigger parts, bigger acting gigs. So I thought about how I'm gonna master the American accent, and I know it's not perfect, and I still have to work. And I just thought about you right away. That remember this Coach Shane? He was great, and he has this perf DDM. I remembered about you, and I just looked into it, and I sent you an email, and well, we started another chapter of our life together 10 years
Yeah,
ago, and um, yeah, so it was just matching my goals at that time. That's why I think it took me so many years before coming back to you.
that happens though. I mean, see, this is why we say um, people don't really get lucky, but they lay a foundation. So if an opportunity comes, they're ready to get it. And other people look at that, oh, you're so lucky.
Yeah,
But no, you laid
not
that
really.
foundation.
Yes, yes. It's many times people don't see the all the work to go from one place to another, and then just see the success, and oh, you have a good American accent. You're so lucky. What? It's been 11 years that I'm working on it. So yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say earlier, you do not sound French
Oh,
when you're
thanks.
speaking
Wow.
English. And I have, you probably know them. I have quite a few French students, and they sound French. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing
No,
wrong
no,
with that.
sure.
But a lot of people really do want to learn learn the American accent. They want to lose their natural accent. It's not necessarily necessary though, but as an actor, it's a little bit different.
Exactly. It's a bit different because you need to sound American. So it's good not to sound French. It's a good beginning, but I know I have to keep working to try to really to not sound French at all. And people must think I can be an American. Well, you take Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, he has this Australian accent still, and he was able to do great in America. But maybe time have changed, and now I really need to master it. And with Perf, it's really nice because you're really focusing on the pronunciation of every word to be able to sound perfectly American. So it's really specific to me, um, but it's just my goal right now. So
Yeah, I really like that point because I always tell students, um, people are going to listen to you and they're going to say, "Oh my God, this guy's English is so good. Why is he taking any English courses?" But that's just it. Even when you're at that high level of English, like you, I think the higher the level a person gets, the more they realize there's something I need to fix. There's something that I can fix and
yes,
do better at.
yes, it's true.
So
Mm.
English will open opportunities for you, I assume. How do you feel about your progress and where do you see yourself in a couple of years? If I can, you're only what, 30? Where do you see yourself in a couple of years?
In a couple of years, well, I see myself as an international actor. I would have mastered my American English, but I will still work on it because it's an ongoing process. I guess it will never end because there are so many expressions in English and words, and you always learn. I'm still learning French, so
Right.
yes, I'm still learning French, so I have to keep learning English for sure. And yes, I will master English. I'll be an international actor. I'll be able to talk about how I got there, how you helped me, and hope to get you more students to discover your method that I love. And yeah, we'll be happily married with 2 kids. Hope so.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's the
I'm
goal.
getting goosebumps. That's beautiful. I love that.
That's really my aim. I hope I'll make it.
Oh, you just made a lot of women really hopeful right now. Women that are watching this, they're looking at me and it's like, oh, that's the old white guy. But they're looking at you and they're like, ooh la la.
Yes, and I think English can help me doing that
Oh,
because
absolutely. I
yeah.
wish you, as always, as you know, I always wish you the best of luck. And we're always here. I'm here. Our other coaches are here. We're all here for you. Would you mind sharing like a social media handle, for example, Twitter or
Sure.
Facebook or anything?
Well, I have Instagram and
Yeah.
TikTok. I don't know the one you prefer.
Well,
Maybe
anything
Instagram.
where you're active. Just I think some people
Oh,
might be interested in
okay,
following you and watching you
sure.
and becoming this new international star.
Well, on Instagram, it's Couder Quentin.
Oh, that's
Couder
easy.
is it's my last name. It's a bit complicated. It's Coudert and Quentin, like Quentin Tarantino. And it's on TikTok. It's Quentin Couder. So it's the other way around, and
Cool.
you can find me easily. And I have to say to everyone who does speak a good English already, the first thing someone told me when I was in a class with one of your coach is, "Why are you doing here?" Like you said before, you have a really good accent. Why are you here? And it's really when I started the courses with you that I understood how much work I still have to do on the teeny tiny details to really be able. There, the short vowels, long vowels. I didn't know about that. I learned watching and mimic um, other actors talking, but I never really opened a book about pronunciation. And okay, so this is a short, this is a long, and this is everything you put into a fun way into DDM and perf. And it's really, really important if you're a beginner or advanced student. It's really good. It's really good.
Thank you so much, Quentin. I greatly appreciate that. Rock on, kick ass, and I'll talk to
Yes.
you soon, Quentin. Thank you.
Okay. Bye bye.
I hope you enjoyed the interview with Quentin. If you want to improve your pronunciation, if you want to improve your accent, your speaking confidence, If you want to have a great time studying English, then I recommend that you join me and you join Quentin and you join the rest of our family so that you can be on your way. What I like to say is a sense of freedom from worrying about English. It all begins with speaking. It really does. As an adult, it all begins with speaking. When you're a kid, when you're a baby, you start listening first and then speaking. But adults, we've already studied English in school, and if we're not great yet, we should reorient the way we study and go right back to speaking. The 8-week speaking course is waiting for you. It's fantastic, daily feedback, and I hope to see you there. And then you can join Quentin too. All right, guys, thanks a lot. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.